I'm Ben Pugh, and you're listening to Impact Parenting with Perspective. This podcast is all about helping parents manage the mental and emotional drama that comes with parenting teens so they can focus on what's most important, building rock-solid relationships and having a powerful impact on their teen's life. Join me each week as I dive into real tools to help you and your teen turn struggles into strengths. All right, guys, being here today, I have a very special guest. He's actually been on my podcast before. How long ago was that?
3 years ago.
3 years ago? It was a long time. So this is Jackson. He is actually, I should just let you introduce yourself. Jackson, who are you?
I'm Jackson.
Okay, tell us a little bit about you.
I like football.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 10.
Almost 10.
No, Dad, it's 10 because when this video comes out, I'll be 10.
Okay, that's probably true. When this comes out, he'll be 10. And just the other day, he was telling me about something that my wife told him that he said really helped him. So, Jax, be careful with your head. You don't want to hit the mic. Anyways, the other day, actually, this is a few weeks ago, we were at a water park. Jackson, maybe I should let you tell this story.
I'm good.
So we were at a water park in Utah called Splash Summit. And this, anybody who grew up in Utah and you haven't been back for a while, this was Seven Peaks back in the day. And my kids always get after me for accidentally calling it Seven Peaks still. Anyways, we were at this park, Splash Summit, and there were some slides that I could tell that Jackson wanted to go down, but he wasn't willing to go down the slides. And we went on a Friday and a Saturday. Jackson, how come you wouldn't go down the cool slides on Friday?
Because they were big.
Okay, and what was going on inside? Inside your body?
Anxiety.
Yeah, he was super, super nervous.
Anxious.
Okay, if you hit any of this, people on the other end will hear it.
Oh.
So you don't want to flip your mic or the pop filter or anything. Yeah, so he was feeling super anxious, but I think you were a little conflicted. Didn't you want to ride those rides? People can't see you on the podcast.
But they can't?
No, they can see you on YouTube, but they can't see you on the podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, so he wanted to ride those rides, but he was a little scared. One of them goes almost straight down.
2 of them.
No, the yellow one doesn't go straight down.
No, the blue one. It goes...
Yeah, you still haven't done the blue one yet.
I will.
Okay, so anyways, it was Friday, and he ended up not going on the slides that he really wanted to. And we bribed him, and we told him all this stuff, and he just wouldn't do it. And then when we left the park and went and stayed with our friends, he's like, man, I wish I would have gone down those slides. And my wife happened to tell him something that later he was like, Dad, that really helped me. Like, I'm the life coach. I'm the one who's supposed to say inspirational stuff. But no, it was my wife who inspired young Jackson here. Jackson, teach us what Mom taught you.
Turn anxiety into an excitement.
Okay. So turn your anxiety into excitement. How did you even do that?
I didn't do that on free fall. I just wanted to go to Texas Roadhouse.
Okay. But how did you told me that what Mom said actually helped you. How did that help?
I turned my anxiety into excitement.
Okay. How? He doesn't even know how he did it. We talked a little bit about this before in the car. One of the things that a lot of times people don't realize is that anxiety and excitement are very, very similar emotions. And one of the things I talk to my football players about all the time. Before the first game, I'll ask, hey, how many of you guys are nervous or anxious? It depends on how I'm feeling, which word I use. And usually, none of the football players are brave enough to say that they're anxious. They're like, oh, not me. And typically, I'll ask a second time and I'll be like, guys, who here is nervous for our first game? And then I'll raise my hand. And then a few more of the kids will raise their hands. And I'll explain, guys, it's okay to be a little bit nervous. All that means is that you care. You're invested. You want to win. You want to play well. That's normal to be nervous when you are attached to a desired outcome, and that's fine. I would rather you want to win and be a little bit nervous than have a kid in who just really doesn't care and therefore isn't nervous at all. And then I go on to teach these players, hey, anxiety and excitement are basically cousins. They're real similar. They feel the same. Yeah, they're kind of cousins. They feel the same. They're super similar. But what changes is what you focus on. Like you can be excited to play in a game and play really well, and that's exciting. That's fun. Or you can be nervous and be focused on, man, I hope we don't lose. I hope I don't play bad. And when you can simply shift your focus and you can embrace that awkward feeling, like there's a reason we call it butterflies in your stomach. Before you went down the steep orange slide, did you feel like you had butterflies in your stomach? Was your stomach feeling nervous and
No.
tingly? Nothing. The very first time you told me that you felt nervous.
No, I didn't.
Remember when we were standing in line and you didn't know this, but I was standing behind you so that you couldn't chicken out and run down the stairs?
And I wasn't going to chicken out.
I know. Okay, so once you turned your nervousness into excitement, what changed? How are you going to go with this? Okay, we live in a society and in a culture where it is normal to be anxious and to use your anxiety as an excuse to not do something. And one of the things that we talk about in our family is flexing your brave muscle. And we like to do things. That's basically what you did when you went down the slide was you flexed your brave muscle. You don't think so?
I just wanted to write it.
Okay, but how did shifting your focus from being nervous to being excited change so much?
Oh, when I asked Mom if I could have Texas Roadhouse, and she said yes if I write it. So that's.
So you were excited about Texas Roadhouse?
And the slide.
Okay, now what is your favorite slide?
Either Jagged Edge or Free Fall.
Okay, both two tall, steep slides. I can't decide which one of those two I like better either. Okay, well, the reason I brought up flexing your brave muscle, Jackson, if you let your anxiety determine whether or not you went down that slide, would you ever go down the slide? Probably not. Because
you know I have like 60 more years in life.
Yeah, but if
I'm at 80.
If every time you were confronted with that slide, you felt anxious and you built the habit that when you're anxious or nervous, you don't do it, then you would never have done it.
Okay,
Do you agree with that?
Not really.
Okay, so when would you have changed your habit?
When I got older.
Okay. But you would have had to do the exact same process. Do you think someone older who's never gone down that slide would be anxious about it?
Hopefully not.
Oh, we've seen people in that line that are older that have never gone down and they're super nervous. Do you know that people my age get nervous too?
No dirt, bro.
Yeah, so how do you think you would have just naturally gotten over that?
Because I naturally got over roller coasters. the fear of big roller coasters.
I don't think so. I think that came after you.
No.
You don't think it helped that you went down all those slides and you knew that you were brave and that you could do scary roller coasters?
Dad, I rode free fall after I went to Lagoon.
Are you sure?
No.
Yeah, I think you rode
Yeah,
free
but
fall
Dad,
first.
at Disneyland, I rode Incredicoaster.
Yeah, but you wouldn't ride all the rides.
Mm-hmm.
Even
There was no scary
Guardians
ride.
of the Galaxy?
I love that ride.
Oh.
Splash Mountain? I love it.
Okay, well, so why were you afraid to ride those 2 slides? Why wouldn't you ride Time Traveler at
Because I'm
Silver
7,
Dollar
bro.
City?
Because I was 7.
Okay, are you going to be able to ride it next time we go?
For sure.
Are you going to ride everything?
For sure.
Every single thing?
Oh, no, not every single thing. Because I don't want to have to... I can't ride some rides.
Yes, you can.
No, there was that baby swing ride.
Okay, maybe not any of the baby ones. Okay, do you think this podcast is good enough for people?
Yep, now let's watch it.
What help does this give parents? Like if a parent was dealing with a teen that was always anxious or nervous, how is this podcast going to help them? Yeah, I don't know either. The thing is, if your teenager is letting their anxiety hold them back, if they're letting their anxiety become a crutch, that will always hold them back. Like it's not just going to go away. At some point, you have to reprogram. Most people program themselves that when they feel anxious or nervous, they don't do the thing that they're anxious or nervous about. And one of the most powerful things that you can do in your life is to program yourself so that when you are confronted with the thing that is nerve-wracking and scary, that you take action and you do it anyways. And I guarantee you, parents, if you're listening to this, there is something in your life that you are still nervous or anxious about that you could reprogram yourself and you could take some action in that area. I'm usually a little bit scared of heights. When we go swimming, I jump off of cliffs. When we go rafting, I jump off of cliffs. I do the highest slides at the water park because
No, you don't. You only do 2 of the top 3 highest.
yeah, because the other one I hurt my foot when I went down it. Anyways, if you want your teen to stop being held back by their anxiety, be the example, be the change that you want to see. You can't change your teen, but you can be the change that you want to see. Okay, Jackson.
Don't do that yet. Do not click it.
Why? What do you want to say?
Just click it. Wait, no. Should I do it?
Sure.
Nah.
Do it. If it sucks, Mom will cut it out.
I don't think Mom will cut it out.
Okay, well, Jackson.
Wait. Someone turned me into a Lamar Jackson edit. Okay, now you can click it.
Thanks for being on. I love you, buddy.